Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you all are doing good. Welcome back to the channel, the DIY Sing. Today in this video I am going to install front and rear dash camera in my Corolla. As you know friends, lot of road accidents are happening because of rash driving by the other people, and it may happen from your side also. So it's important to capture all the moments which happen at that time. Now in Canada it's December 2020. Now snowfall also started, so almost all vehicles are going out of control. So in this case you need to capture all the moments which are happening in front and at the rear of your vehicle. So let's begin with the installation. First of all, I will show you the kit. Whatever I get in the kit, I will give you all details, and the purchase link for the kit I will provide in the description of this video. So let's have a look on the description of the kit. As you can see friends, first of all I will tell you the brand. I have purchased this Oki's kit. This is the user manual with few extra double tapes. First of all, we have this main unit. This is the main unit which will mount on the front windscreen of the car. This is the front camera, and this is the rear camera which will install on the rear glass of the car. So this is the unit number second, and what else we have this cable which connects the front camera with the rear camera. Okay, after that we have main cable which is the power cable. After that we have this 2 output port, USB from 12 volt cigarette lighter to USBs, and it will power up this main camera, and from this main camera the signal will go to the rear camera. And after that we have some mounting brackets which will stick with on the glass windscreen, and on that these cameras will be mounted. So let's begin with the installation. It's very simple. I will show you step by step installation in this video. So friends, before installation I will recommend that before finalizing the location of both cameras, you should check the angle, whether wherever you mounted both cameras, it's covering the entire left and right side equally. As you can see friends, as you can see in the video, it's covering the left and right front pillars, A pillars. So it's covering almost like I have to finalize this location, even though it's slightly towards driver side. As you can see, this is a central mirror. It's little bit on the left side. So I think the coverage is okay. I will finalize this location and proceed with the rear view camera. Before installation, make sure friends, the surface on which you are going to place it should be neat and clean, otherwise the double tape will not stick properly. Clean it with the proper cloth. If surface is oily, make sure to clean it, wipe it with the water or some detergent first. So here we go. In this unit, as you can see friends, for both cameras you can adjust the angle. Like the camera mounting will be like this on the windscreen. You can adjust the angle. If it's not like perfect in the installation, you can adjust this angle vertically. So it's not a big deal that you have to go with complete precision. So in this way you can do. Front camera is installed. I will show you view. As you can see friends, my hand, it's the ending of this pillar, and that pillar also it's covering, like it's starting from the dashboard, it's covering the entire road, so which is a good thing. Only now what is balance, I have to route these cables, one cable to the rear windscreen, other cable from this side pillar down to the dashboard and comes in the central console, because I have power source here. Front camera is done, so let us connect the rear view camera temporarily so that we can adjust the angle and see. Okay, so friends, on that small screen in the main unit, a smaller screen on the top left side appears, which shows the view of rear camera. It's very nice. It's small. I don't think these cameras need bigger screens, because whatever preview you have to get, it should be recorded, not for the view in the unit. As you can see, green light is on. I have to check the angle and finish the installation. It's very simple. The biggest thing, the biggest work or biggest hurdle in this work is to route the cables. That's it. The camera installation is very easy. Because of wide angles, you can install camera little bit left or right. That's not a big deal. Only cable routing from behind the pillars, removing the pillars, removing the plastic panels is the main thing. Everything should be hidden, no cables hanging on the front screen or from the pillars or the headliner. So let's begin with the installation of this also. Installation of rear view camera is very easy, as nothing is installed on the center of windscreen, rear windscreen. So you have to just take the center. As you can see friends, here is one lock which is exactly on the center. So somewhere here I will install it and finish up the works. Main thing is the angle coverage of both cameras. This is the important thing. One thing you keep in mind friends, try to install the rear view camera as much as possible towards the top end of the windscreen, because it should cover as much as portion of the car. It should not miss the portion of the car. So just make sure it should be installed on proper way, so that it covers the exact portion of the car, not too much, not too less. Before installation, make sure complete the clean the surface properly. Here we go, installed. Now I have to check in the main unit. Perfect, it's covering the perfect angle. Okay friends, now I'm going to route these cables so that I can hide these cables as much as possible. always remember to grab this panel removal kit from Amazon before pulling all the whatever panels you are going to remove. This is the best thing with which you can remove the panels without damaging anything. So first of all, I have to unloosen this A pillar. Friends, as you all know, there is airbag in this pillar, so always try to route all the cables away from this airbag. In case you will overlap or run the cable above airbag, at the time of deploy it may become hurdle on the way of airbag. So it's all associated with your safety at the time of crash. So make sure all wiring installation should be away from these airbags. Plug in all the cables. These cables I will directly take it to the headliner and just light it with this panel removing tool. With this tool I will just insert it inside the headliner. So friends, as I have told you that panel A pillar panel was completely removed, so it's great idea to put the cable ties on the existing bunch of cables, so that the cables which you are installing for the new accessory should be stable on its place. It should not come on the path of any other safety devices like airbag. As you can see friends, our airbag, A pillar airbag, is here and cables are running all the way from here and it's going down. It's not creating any hurdle to the airbag deflation path. So I always recommend you to use cable ties. Don't tight it too much so that it may damage the existing cables and the new cable. So just tight it to a little force, so it should be like it should feel free on its place. The main purpose of putting the cable ties is to keep this cable away from the airbag and just keep on the path of electrical. As you can see friends, this black portion, this black bunch of cables is also an electrical cable, so there is no harm to mount it with the same wires. So I will install the panel now, then do the further finish of works. So friends, I have, as you can see, cable. This much cable is extra for rear camera, so there is no room to hide this cable or to make a bunch with put the cable tie and hide it somewhere. There is no room for such a big cable. It's thick also. So what I planned, I have removed the panel of central pillar, where what I will do, this is the cable, it's coming from the front going to the end going to the rear. I will just make take all the extra cable here, make a loop, keep on looping, because there is plenty of space. Only plenty of space is available behind this panel. So what I will do, I will pull all the extra cable from the rear side and just loop it here and tight it with the cable tie on a fixed place. So to remove this panel, first of all friends, make sure don't take out the top part. As you can see, it's mainly divided into two parts. One is the top part, one is the bottom part. What you have to do, actually you don't need to pull the top part first, because this part is overlapped in the headliner. If you pull it, it will bend the headliner. So and you cannot pull the bottom part of this top panel, because bottom panel, the second part of this panel, this one, bottom one, this one is overlapped on this one. So but ultimately what we have to do, we have to pull the bottom panels top first, then we find two push locks, these push locks. One was fell behind that panel. It's very difficult to search it again. So friends, keep in mind just to take out the locks and store them in the safer place. So after pulling the bottom panel, you will see two locks from here, yeah, uh, from here, this one. So take out these two locks and this panel will come out. As you can see friends, these two big locks were overlapping behind the headliner. So friends, the extra cable looping is finished. As you can see, here is the bunch which is kept behind the seat belt bracket, and it's on its place. As you can see, with the help of cable ties, it's not going anywhere. And as you can see, there is clearance between belt movement and extra cables, so it's not giving any hurdle to the belt motion, and the bracket is moving freely. It's mounted with the stationary parts, even though here also cable ties provided so that exit and entry are on its stable place. As you can see friends, it's not coming behind, so it's almost done. This was the main headache, where to adjust the extra cable. It's adjusted. Now I will fit these panels, then finish up the works. So this was all about how to install rear and front view dash camera in your car. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. God much bless all.